So we're making a trip to Winnipeg today. Gonna be selling some car parts to fund the Toyota Supra build. Got a couple of fenders from a 300ZX, front bumper, some parts from the Accord. So hoping to get a pretty good haul today. So here's our delivery vehicle. And we're gonna try fitting all these parts in the back here. So we'll fold down the seats, I'm sure it'll all fit. We've hauled motors before, transmissions, you name it, we've fitted in here, so we'll see what we can do today. So we've got everything loaded up okay. Fits pretty nicely, so we'll see if the hatch closes. Perfect. So we're pretty well ready to go. Alright, so now I'm just waiting for my partner in crime to get here, Tim. Once he gets here, then we'll head off. Me and him both, we bought the Honda Civic together. That was $200 we spent on that thing. Parted it out, ended up just buying more and more parts cars, ended up fixing up a car. Finally we were able to afford the Supra. So here it is as it sits right now. If you watched my previous video, you already know what's pretty well all gone into it. Right now it's sitting on cut springs. We definitely want some coilovers for it, so that's what we're working towards now. But yeah, all in all, we've only put in that first $200 into this car. Like we bought the Civic for $200, and it's just all been profit from there on. So only paid $200 for a Supra drift car, right? So.
Alrighty.
Away we go.
We're meeting this guy at Oak Bluff?
No, at Polo Park of all places. The biggest parking lot in Winnipeg. That's where we're gonna meet him.
I'm like, yeah, I'm at the entrance by HBC. Okay. So he's like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be there in like 20 minutes. So I go to my car and wait. 20 minutes later, he doesn't show up. Text him like, what the heck? He's like, yeah, I'm waiting here. Where are you? I'm here. Okay, I'm at like the west end of the lot. I'm like, I am too. Okay, I'm like, you're at like lot 51 or entrance 51? No, I'm on the south side of Polo Park or something. Okay, we're at a different lot, but I guess HBC is so big it has a couple of different entrances. So it took like an hour of me sitting in my car in the winter in the cold. Finally, we found him.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen today. This guy says he'll be in the Joey's parking lot in a silver Honda Pilot.
Right. Joey's.
I guess there's not very many Honda Pilots around, so it should be fairly easy to spot.
Right. Hondas aren't very common out here.
No one has a Honda. So we did about 8 miles of gravel. Now we finally made it to the highway.
That didn't put me back in my seat as much as I thought. But I did see a funny video where this guy put a piece of inner tube at the end of his tailpipe on his Civic, and it kind of sounded like a 2JZ for a second. It's hilarious. I want to do that.
Alright, so we're almost in Winnipeg, pulling into Oak Bluff now. Usually where we do our Shady deals is in Oak Bluff, because it's kind of meeting halfway. But no one wanted to drive that far today, so we got to go all the way into the city.
It's good to mix it up, to change your place around once in a while so people don't catch on to what you're doing.
Shadiest deal I ever had was when I was flying solo. I was delivering some wheels to the Petro Canada here, meeting up with a guy. Met up with him, the deal went fine. Then this guy comes up in this Cadillac Escalade, all dressed up like a gangster, all that. Pulls up and he wants to sell me an 80-inch TV out of the back of his Escalade.
Good price, I'm sure.
And yeah, he was pretty well just going to give it away. And I'm like, no man, I got no cash. And he's like, I just saw you pocket some cash. So he wasn't taking no for an answer. And finally I told him I could give him like $100 for it. And finally he took off. But I was like, man, I'm so getting mugged today.
Left up here.
Oh, I'm gonna turn here.
Yeah. Ready for that turbo boost.
too much power.
That was good. That was a good skid.
Alright, so the Accord fender sold. Now we're gonna try selling the 300ZX bumper. We gotta meet this guy at his house, so we'll see how lost we can get. So it wouldn't be a proper trip to Winnipeg without a visit to Princess Auto. So let's see what we can find. Don't have a set of tube benders yet, so this might be okay to get.
I'd pay $27.99 for that. This does both 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch drive, and I don't know where you would use this. Whoa. I don't know, I feel like this, I wouldn't be able to use. Is this a ratchet even? I couldn't tell you where to start.
Soldering irons, that's what we're looking for.
You've got 60 watts. Buying.
So you never know what you're going to find at Princess Auto. But I found this military ammo case. Legit. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I can just leave it there. So just pulled up to some lady's house. Now we're going to be selling the side mirrors for the Honda Accord. Alright, so we got the side view mirrors sold. Had a pretty good visit with those people. It's kind of what I love about this delivery. You get to meet all kinds of interesting people out here. We're just, we're at the Shell fueling up right now. Tim's grabbing some food and then we'll be on our way. Probably going to be going to look at an 83 Honda Civic while we're out this way, so that should be fun.
It was,
And now apparently we're going to hit up the 7-Eleven. So let's see how lost we can get on the way there.
oh, there is a Thirsty Lion Tavern in town.
I'm not quite that thirsty.
Right near us.
Sorry.
Across Dale Boulevard. Thirsty Lion, there it is.
What?
Not even that long of a drive it is. But we do have to drive to look at this.
Tell me, which way do I want to turn?
Do the right thing.
Not the wrong thing.
The right thing. Ah, Thirsty Lion, quite a sign it is. So 7-Eleven up here. I'm gonna get myself some taquitos. Or some chili hot dogs. Oh, the chili is free. Did you know that?
What?
Have some free cheese sauce or whatever they said.
That's pretty much free.
That's
you don't
like
pay nothing.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And we're there.
Whoa!
So we got 2 rock stars, 2 for $4. What do we get? We got
2 meatballs on a stick.
meatballs on a stick.
Not tofu.
We were originally only going to get 1, but the sales representative insisted we get 2. And same with the pizza. The pizza, we got 2 slices instead of 1 because she insisted that it was cheaper.
She wouldn't let us leave without buying more.
Alright, so we're on our way to find this Honda Civic. The guy gave us a huge list of directions to get there. We're in between Rosenord and Winnipeg. Take this highway and then hit this stop sign and then pass 2 sets of railroad tracks and make a left. And then you go past a Rona store and then you make another left. So we'll see how far we get.
So watch out for this gentleman, he's biking.
We took a wrong turn. We're supposed to take a gravel road to get to this guy's place. Well, we took the wrong one. It eventually led to a dirt road.
Mud road.
And yeah, it ended up being a mud road. And I got summer tires on this thing, so that was a good time. Luckily I have all-wheel drive, so we turned around and now we're gonna head back to the highway. Alright, so we're on the right road now. Should be getting close to his place. We gotta look for a red Chevy truck on his driveway.
I think that's him that was there with the dog. He said second house south of the park, and I think this is him.
Second house, Chevy truck, torn apart on his driveway. That's what we're looking for.
Oh, this is looking good right
Looks
here.
like it right here. Alright, so there's the Honda back there.
Creeping on it.
Beautiful car. So the trip's over. Had one guy flake out on us with the front fenders from the 300 ZX. That's right, ZX, because we're Canadian. So yeah, finished off the day, got quite a wad of cash here, so I think it was worth it.
That's all right.
Had a couple of laughs, good times.
Yep, some 7-Eleven food. It's terrible, but it's food. The toilet's gonna hate me today.
And that's it.